YouTube channel PEGA Technology. In this channel, I am going to demonstrate different PEGA configurations. And in this video, I am going to explain about data transform rule. And to open data transform rule, go to Records Explorer. Data transform rule belongs to data model category. So expand data model and then click on data transform and data transform is nothing but a changing or manipulating. Data transform is used to transforming data from one form to another form. The first one is we are going to learn how to create data transform rule. The first way is from the Records Explorer, data model, data transform. To create data transform rule, click on create. For that, we need to provide a label for the data transform rule. And then apply to means we need to provide to which class you are going to create data transform rule. If you want to if you are going to create for the case steps, you need to give work class, or if you are going to create data transform rule in data class, you need to give data class name. And after providing label and apply to class, click on create and open to create data transform. This is the one way. And the second way is go to app explorer. Here I have two case types in work class. I want to create now data transform rule for demo on dt. So right click on demo on dt case type. Go to create, go to data model category, and after that select our data transform rule. Same. Here, here also we need to provide and apply to class. Here we are directly creating from our class, so it is directly taking our class name instead of giving manually. And after that, click on create and open to create data transform rule. And the third way is creation of data transform is create menu. By click on create menu, uh, go to go to data model and then data transform. Here also we need to give label and apply it to class. Now I'm going to create data transform. I'm going to give my data transform name is my dt. In apply to class we need to provide work or data class. Now I'm going to create for our work class only. So my case type is demo on dt. So I'm going to select that class, and after that click on create and open. It is the data transform page. Here by click on plus, we can able to add different steps. If you want to delete the steps, click on delete this row or delete this row. Here we can able to see source and the target. Source is nothing, source is like a input and target is like a output source. Here we choose a property that you want to get the data from, and in the target we choose the property you want to manipulate. And here gear icon, by by hover the anything we can able to see where it is used. By it the gear icon is used to build our or write our own expressions. Here we can write our own expressions. And collapse all and expand all. Here there are lot of steps. If you want to see all the steps, then click on expand all. You can able to see child steps also. Or if you want to see main steps, if you don't want to see the child rows, then click on collapse all. And coming to the parameters tab, here we can create a temporary variable. When during runtime, if you call this dt, you pass those variables and then you manipulate this one. And coming to pages and classes, if you want to access another class properties, we use these pages and classes. For example, now we are creating data transform on work class. If you want to access data class properties, here we need to give page name and need to provide data class name. Or suppose you are going to create data transform in data class, if you want to access work class property, here we need to give py workspace and work class here. Under specifications, I have not used this Specification step 90% we didn't use. And coming to history, here we need to provide description and usage about this data transform rule. And coming to definition tab, here we can able to see 14 different actions in data transform rule. In the next videos, I will explain a demonstration for each action in each video. So stay tuned to our channel for more videos. And the first action is set. If you want to set a value, so we use a set action. Whenever we set a property, that will go on set in the clipboard. And the next one is remove. If you want to remove that property from the clipboard, we use the remove method. And the next one is update page. When you want to update page in PEGA, we use update page. For update page, we can able to see child rows also. In next sessions, I will explain with examples. And the next one is apply data transform. Okay. You can call another data transform in this data transform by using apply data transform. And the next one is sorting. Sort, when you it is used in case of page list property. When you have a page list property which you wanted to show on the screen in ascending or descending order, we use a sort action. And the next one is comment. To provide a description about functionality, we use comment. And the next one is when. And otherwise or belongs to decision category. When it's like a if else in programming language. It's if else, depending on the conditions, we use when rules. If a condition is true, when is executed. If there are multiple conditions, we use otherwise when. And if any condition doesn't fit, we use otherwise. And the next actions are append to, append and map to. Both are used for same purpose, to add at the end anything. Append to use when source and targets are belongs to same class. And append and map to use when source and target are also belongs to different classes. We can use append and map to. But the purpose for say but the purpose for append to and append and map to are same. And the lasts are for each page in, exit for each exit data transform for each page in. And if you want to loop in the page list, we use for each page in. It's like for loop in programming languages. And the next one is exit for each. Uh, if you are trying to exit the iterations, or if you don't want to continue with the iteration, we use exit for each. And the last action in data transform is exit data transform. If you want to exit the data transform, we use exit data transform. It will give you freedom on how you want to manipulate the data and where you want to stop your data to be manipulated. And in the next videos, I will explain each and every action with example. So stay tuned to our channel. Thank you.